welcome to One Heart Heroes. This is Wade.
And this is Cody. How are you doing, everybody?
Alright, here we go.
So welcome back to more Link to the Past. You wanna go grapnel across?
Yeah, we picked up...
Not gonna comment on the grapnel use of the word.
Nah. Does that turn that off? No.
It looks like it should.
It doesn't. It opens that door.
Oh.
So, as you can see, earlier we made it to this part right here. I just decided to go right since I had a key.
With the crusher.
And
Bum, bum, bum.
there.
We'll see what's behind cracked wall number 1.
I will. Because I didn't even notice it was there. Nothing.
Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Sounds the same because it didn't open up.
Yep.
To be fair, we should probably try that on a crack that we know is going to blow up. So we can tell.
Let's see.
Oh, there goes Diglett.
And...
Oh! Yeah, I love how the things like gotta... Damn.
Oh well.
I love how the things gotta like wake up first. It's sitting there and it's like, oh, what? Who? Oh, get him.
Shit. I mean, it's like whenever you uncover a centipede or something under a rock. You gotta scurry around a bit first before you, like, get your wits about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hit the statue with a fire rod? Does it do anything?
I mean, I could, but it'd be a waste of magic.
Oh, okay. You can pull its tongue. At least statue does something.
Yep.
That alone makes me happy enough.
Alright, what's up here? Aha!
Anyway, centipedes are gross.
What do you mean?
Gross. What do you think I mean?
Why are they gross?
Those are centipedes. Which ones are poisonous? Millipedes?
Millipedes.
Millipedes.
Yeah, why are they gross? They're bugs.
Bugs are gross.
Bugs aren't gross. Bugs are cool.
Bugs are...
Whoop.
Meh.
Fuck you.
No, like...
Bugs are a necessary part of our environment.
You know, some scientists say mosquitoes aren't, though.
I mean, I'm willing to agree with the mosquito thing, but, like, not all bugs are mosquitoes.
Yeah, I know. But I just want to make the fact that we should kill mosquitoes.
Yeah, sure.
All of them.
Sure.
Every last one. Commit genocide to the species. They do nothing but bother me.
Something bad will probably come out of it, but alright.
Usually.
Wait a minute. Where am I going?
But I mean, as I said, scientists said that it won't do anything, and scientists are never wrong, right?
Sure, that's the reason why we had that problem in Yosemite that we had.
What was that with the wolves and the
rabbits and the caribou and the mongoose.
I don't think there was that many animals.
It was like 4 different types of animals they released in there to like even everything out.
Yeah, I don't think there was caribou.
Probably not. Okay, so that's a long shot. Boom.
Look at you go.
Missed.
And you're like Dalsim there. You gotta wait for that arm to come back. I've been playing. Oh
you
God.
Serious?
All right, time to make a tight turn.
Oop, oop.
So, I've been playing Street Fighter 5. Me and Wade both have actually. Wade main's Ken, and I'm still searching for who I want to, really get at it with. I've been playing Laura and Dalsim, and if y'all don't know who those are, Dalsim's one of like the classic characters. He's the Yoga Flame dude.
Eventually it'll probably show up on the channel.
Probably. But he's got like long ass stretchy limbs. He can pretty much attack you from halfway across the screen because,
Pretty much my ass, he can attack you from half the screen.
his mystical ability.
Are you fucking kidding me?
His mystical yoga ability. Well,
Anywho.
it's good you got a fairy. But yeah, like, it's just hilarious because I can sit back and I'm gonna have to say, use the word infuriate. I can
Sit back and
infuriate.
irritate the piss out of me.
Yeah, well, not you. I mean, yes, you. But, like, everyone else in the damn world, too. Look, you got the blue mail. Reduces damage that you take from enemies.
Oh, holy cow.
Hell to the yeah.
I do not like this outfit.
It doesn't look great, no.
The color scheme change is kind of meh.
Why is your hat yellow now?
Because yellow, it's like a shift, basically. Because now everything was green, but they had to change the tunic to blue. So, like, blue and green make yellow. What?
I mean, sure, fair enough. They couldn't have like kept the hat green, I guess.
I mean, they could have, but that would have probably been more work.
Would it have?
I'm assuming so.
Sure.
It might have taken more memory or something like that.
Sure, I mean, we'll have to go with that since pretty much everything they did involved the, like, the freaking process of, how can we use the least amount of memory in this thing?
Yeah, games nowadays are like 30 gigs. Games back then, 64K. Actually, that's not true. It's like megabytes, but still.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a thing on Reddit right now where they're sitting there and they send pictures of a video of like Link to the Past, and they're like, you know, this picture that you sent uses up more memory than that whole game did. And it just kind of makes you realize, man, like it's pretty interesting.
Shit.
That's unfortunate.
Ran out of magic.
Yep.
Weep, weep.
How like they managed to conserve so much memory on their systems.
Had to.
Yeah, I get that they had to. It's just like they're very creative with how they do it. Like Mario, if I remember correctly, the clouds and trees are like the same thing.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I actually pointed that out in our Super Mario World playthrough.
Yeah, and there's another one I can't remember that I found on Reddit. You're actually surprised about, and oh, that's what it was. The star.
What star?
No. It's the all right. So the sound that you make whenever you get a mushroom.
Oh, yeah. The end of the level sound.
Yeah. The sound you whenever you get a mushroom is actually the sped up sound, like super sped up sound of the end of the level. Are you just?
There we go. Wrong button.
Anyway, super sped up end of the level sound bit that you get, which is just awesome. Like cool little Easter egg that you never knew about. Yeah, that's the or whatever it is. What is the sound? What's the end of the level sound?
That was it. Ba, 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 ba. But it's like it has that cut off. There's a thing of it on YouTube.
Yeah, somewhere. So guys, we'll find out something interesting.
Wait.
Can you charge through it? I'm not quite sure I get it. Can he press it?
I don't know.
Maybe that's what he's for.
Oh.
Doesn't look like he can.
How does this work?
Can you hook shot through the door?
No.
I know that probably won't work, but since it's like an off-screen thing, I was hoping. So you can't charge through it before it closes.
Let me think. Can I can't freeze the skeleton.
Oh, just hit the skeleton and he'll collapse into a pile of bones on it.
I don't think that'll work. We'll try it though.
It's the best thing we got.
Oh, I have.
I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to solve this issue.
Oh, let me think.
Pound it in with a hammer and break it.
I could only hope that would work, but it won't.
It won't. But you could always hope. That's something like I'm assuming you can't charge through it in time.
No, I can't. As soon as you take weight off the button, you get paused so the door can close. It has something here. I gotta fall into this. How do I fall into that?
Those.
I see.
There you go. Problem solved. Hopefully you picked the right pot.
Meh. That thing will bring me back up.
Oh, looky there. Even more fairies. Okay, neither of those work.
Oh, that's slightly annoying.
Good to know. Guess it ends up in the same damn room.
Excuse me. Let's think here.
What are we trying to think about?
How the hell I'm gonna get out of there? Because got it.
Hopefully that's the one, because it falls down into
Right there.
Oh, okay. You push a block down into it. Cool. Pulled it? Can you only push the block in one?
I gotta go to the other.
Push the proper block down into it.
Okay, so I think I had it right. Give me one sec. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Like, I don't get why the block won't move more. Push that block into it?
I have
The bottom right block? Push all the blocks into it.
can't. Nope, nope. Oh, this sucks.
Yes, it does. At least you got fairies before you came in here. I mean, you might not even die.
Okay. Up. Next. Do. Okay, there it is.
Do what?
There we go.
What are those little things?
Shadow something.
They look like salamanders, like little salamanders.
Death salamanders.
Death salamanders. Yeah, sounds about right.
So I need to come down here. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he is.
I need to come down here, hit this.
Oh, Wade. Your plans never work out the way they're supposed to.
There we go. Hit
Or
that.
at least not as smoothly as they are.
And then go back up and up. Dodge the anti-fairy.
Uh-huh. Nega fairy.
And down. Down.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
He's just a busy little bee today. Left.
Yeah, he is.
Wrong. Up.
And Mr. Yeti over there. Wherever the hell he is.
And I made a mistake.
It's in the top right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right here. And go this door.
All right, everyone.
There.
That's the new death and dance move. The
Nope. There's a trick to that, by the way.
Yeah, I never knew Mario and what's the trick?
Like, if you start to charge while you're walking on ice, you'll stop.
Cool. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I never knew Mario and I never realized that Mario and Legend of Zelda both had the fire things, the moving fire sticks. That's a thing in both of them.
Oh, gotcha. That's not what I wanted.
Because Nintendo just got a little unoriginal in their traps. They're like, all right, what can we put in Legend of Zelda? We've got slimes, we've got yetis, we got this. We need one more thing. Balls of fire.
Ooh.
Okay, how do we implement them? They're in a stick rotating around a cube. I like it.
Seems familiar. I enjoy that concept.
You know, I would say that sounds exactly like Nintendo, but to be fair, as we've said before, they're innovators. They like trying out new shit, and sort of.
They like everything new except for IPs.
Right? They don't like using new IPs. To be fair, I guess their theory is don't break what's not broken, or don't fix what's not broken.
And to be fair, it's made them a multi-million-dollar company.
It has. Ooh.
There we go. Come on.
So you're not saying the strategy isn't working very well for them. But to be fair, the more I hear about some of Nintendo's business policies, the more I think there's some money-grubbing sons of bitches.
Well, yeah, just like any business.
Not just like any business. Like, you can be considerate of your, like, customers as a business. It's a thing that happens.
I'm just not saying.
On rare occasion.
I'm just saying they're not doing anything that Sony or Microsoft wouldn't do.
I mean, true, sort of. I mean, Sony and Microsoft hasn't done some of the things that they've done.
Like what?
To be fair. Like, controllers.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 4 controllers. There's kind of one set of them. They all work for the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
While the Wii U, you have to buy multiple Wii U Pro controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the games for the Wii U Pro doesn't work for the, actual Wiimote. All that jazz.
Yeah, that's a product of innovation. That's not them being evil.
It's not something they could have solved where, you didn't have to buy another controller from them.
No.
So it's an unfixable issue.
Yes, because you can't give the Plus the motion control that a Wiimote has.
Okay. But why can't you have a Pro controller and that on a lot of things?
What do you mean?
What was it? Mario Kart?
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't use that and a Pro controller.
It wasn't Mario Kart, it was tennis.
Mario Tennis.
Because the Pro controller, now that doesn't make any sense. I'm assuming it has to do with the fact that you can use, I'm assuming that it has to do with the fact that you can use the Wii U with the television turned off, pretty much. So it's their way of, I'm gonna do this the hard way. It's basically their way of just saying, okay, this thing shares first control. Is laziness, pretty much. That one was fixable. It just would have taken a lot more design.
Yeah, I figured they were just sitting there we can make them buy an extra controller while we're at it.
Probably not the thought process.
I don't know, man. I'm just have less and less faith in, Nintendo and other game companies, to be fair. I never had faith in Apple. They're always doing that shit.
It's funny, you pick out Sony, but Microsoft, Microsoft's still just Microsoft. They're still on the shit show of list, huh?
No, they're fine.
They're worse than Nintendo, man.
Sure.
Microsoft is.
I mean, I can't think of I guess they were the first ones to make you pay for online.
Well, they were the first ones to make you pay for online, but that's not why they're bad. A lot of the problems with Microsoft has to do, actually not even with their gaming side, it's just their other business practices, such as Microsoft Windows keys and things like that.
Oh no, I was talking about their game related stuff.
Well, sure, but you were talking about them as a company, I felt.
I mean, their game side as a company, yeah.
Well, even their game side as a company. They shipped out an entire set of things that they knew would fail because it was cheaper.
True, but they replaced them.
They did, until they didn't, because they stopped replacing them, because it cost them money. Eventually they decided, oh, well, we're not going to do that because the new one's out, but we'll do it if you have your own box and you pay for shipping. And they're like, oh, we just don't do that, period. Because you should have bought a new console by now.
True, but they did it for years.
A few, yeah.
They replaced systems for years.
That would have been detrimental if they wouldn't have. It would have ended their company.
Well, yeah, of course.
Is the only reason they did it for years.
Sure. So you're right. Microsoft did that. Sony, on the other hand, they seem to be pretty okay so far.
Well, Sony decided not to upgrade their encryption because it was easier for them to not, and allowed all of their customers credit information.
The one that time they got hacked, you mean?
Yeah, those several times they got hacked, I mean.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's laziness. That's avoidable laziness.
That's fair. That's fair. That is avoidable laziness. To be fair, I feel like that's not quite directly screwing them over.
It is. It's directly endangering your consumer base.
True, but your intent isn't to screw your viewer base over.
No, it's just to save money, like Nintendo's.
No, theirs is to screw it over, I feel like.
It's not. I promise.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying is they're not all inherently evil. It's just they do things because they're dumb. They're ran by people.
I guess I never said they're inherently evil. I just think that they could be more considerate. I believe the words I said Maybe I said evil at one point in time, but I did say like you can be more considerate of your customers.
Yeah, well,
Like-
I'm just telling you, they're showing as much consideration as everyone else. It's just a lot more apparent because you're having it's like hardware based, so you're having to deal with it physically.
Right.
Like we really didn't get affected by the software thing because we didn't have credit cards with Sony.
And to be fair, the years of them not letting us use their IP and charging money to use their IP on YouTube and all that stuff as well that no one else does.
That's an old people thing.
What? Oh, well, yeah, but it's still Nintendo.
It is.
Like, I wasn't going to point those out, but if you want to list, like,
No, yeah, that's
they're way worse than any other company about their using their IP.
They
Free
are.
fucking advertisement.
It is, but like, that's like, I feel like it might sort of be like the thing with Bethesda whenever they were dealing with the whole scrolls thing. Technically, they didn't have to like sue Notch or anything, but they kind of did because if they wouldn't have, then they would have.
That's different and completely and utterly.
Well, it's kind of not because if they just start letting people use their IP however they want to, they kind of open themselves up to that kind of like problem.
It's not like
So
we're
it's-
claiming this is our IP. We're not like copywriting their IP. We're just
We're not.
streaming it and saying, "Hey, this is a Nintendo game."
We're not, but like we're
that's
basing
different.
we're basing our model off of their stuff, you know,
I mean,
because without them we wouldn't exist.
you might have a valid point if other companies did it, but they don't have to, since no one else does
Well,
it.
they don't have to, but like that's just them protecting their stuff. I get it.
Sure.
It sucks. Now them not
all right.
them not
Civilians, if
building
you
it-
want to be heroes, all you got to do is click the watermark in the bottom right-hand corner, or the big heart on the inside. Sorry to cut you off, but this is run long. Tweet at us, One Heart Heroes with the number 1, and leave a comment, guys. Wade, what should the comment be?
I don't know, guys. What do y'all think about basically Nintendo's like current practices versus other companies? Do you have a preferred like group, or
Of
are
course
you just?
people do. We're talking to gamers, man.
I don't know. I really don't have a preferred. I do. Just not Xbox, pretty much.
See?
Yeah, that's
Everyone, all of us have biases against a fucking company
Yeah.
for one reason or another. You have fanboys of every sort. Personally, I just wish all of them would quit being some money-grubbing bastards for the most part. Like, there are a number of things that all of them do that they could just not.
That is true. That's like, so what I was gonna say, just real quick, it won't take long. Like, Nintendo could easily, like, add streaming services into their stuff because they are taking that extra money away from YouTubers and stuff. There's nothing stopping them at this point from adding that stream service into their consoles.
I mean, probably still have to pay them for it, but
Well, yeah, like, you'd still have to give them half of your revenue. If they're already gonna take that, there's nothing keeping them from putting that in there. That's something I have a big problem with. Like, if they're gonna take the cash, they should fucking pony up and go ahead and put in the software. I'm sorry, I just ran around this dungeon all this time, guys. I can't find the way through. I'll have to look it up.
you know what? We'll talk about this next time. We're running really long.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Feel the beat, everyone.
Later, heroes.